Blessings to your day. Happy sunrise. Always something. Blessings to your day. Happy sunrise. Welcome to Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I'm one word, I am one number. Guys, welcome to a new day in our lives, right? It's your time to shine, like Kelly Price said, right? Think of today as that day, a day where you get to shine, where you get to express yourself from your heart, where you get to do things that you like to do because you want to do it. Think of your day like that, right? It's all about you. The reality is, every day that we are blessed with the gift of waking up and arising to see another day, it is really all about us and what we plan to do. We plan to be around people that we love. We plan to enjoy our day, okay? And most of all, we plan to be present in the day, right? So, happy sunrise, and we are here, another day in our lives, and we've already received our first blessing of the day because we've opened our eyes. So thank you, Lord. We have a lot to be thankful for. Guys, this is Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast. This is the podcast where I use some of my original quotes to hopefully encourage and inspire your day. And if I'm doing this correctly, you guys will be able to sustain a smile throughout the day, just feeling good about who you are, feeling confident about how you are feeling and what you're doing and your plans for life and just your plans for the immediate right now day. Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the quote. I have a good one today, and I hope this one resonates with you well. I'm going to go ahead and get into the quote. This one is really, really good, and I hope that it resonates with you all well because, It's good. It's good. Hopefully it'll be pleasing to your day and get you guys started with positive energy. I am the poet outside of the box. I do things a little bit different from all other writers and poets because I get up in the morning and I do this twice a week, to just give people good quotes to have some positive energy to start their day. So let's go ahead and get into it. My cornerstone keeps me leveled. Guys, before I continue, I have music of Gerald Albright, the legendary Mr. Gerald Albright, playing in the background, okay? Again, the quote is, my cornerstone keeps me leveled. My cornerstone keeps me leveled. I have a standard and some boundaries that I do not cross. I think that many of us have that. We have certain standards and boundaries that we do not cross. Personally, we don't cross them, and we do not allow others to cross them either, right? We have that boundary, that little threshold that we do not allow people to cross because, it's just not a place that we want to go, and we don't allow people to go to that place with us, right? So my cornerstones are my rules that I live by in order to stay disciplined and forbid a wayside fall of my life. We all have that, right? You have certain things that you just won't do. Certain actions you will not give or you will not accept. The cornerstone, the rule that we live by, or rules, plural, that we live by. And we forbid our lives falling by the wayside because we have those rules that will not allow us to let our lives fall by the wayside. It's our cornerstone, right? The importance of who we are, the importance of our lives, the importance of the rules that we adhere to so that we can live the life that we choose, right? So my cornerstones are my rules that I live by in order to stay disciplined and forbid a wayside fall of my life, right? We have that. Therefore, I do not try everything. I don't try everything. I do not do everything. Certain things I am just not going to do, okay? I do not associate with everyone. There's certain people, although I love people, I just can't associate with everyone because they may be indulging in things that I don't. They may be going to places that I won't. They may be trying things that I can't even fathom trying. So for that reason, I do not associate with everyone. Just because I am free to do so doesn't mean that I have to. You know what I mean? We should never want to open up ourselves to something or some place or someone that can cause long-term damage in our lives or cause long-term damage to us as people. So for that reason, I do not try everything. I do not do everything. I do not associate with everyone. I do not go to every place because I have to protect me. You guys, you have to protect you. So we have cornerstones that are rules, and those rules, make us avoid associating with everything, everywhere, everyone at any time, right? In every time. And although we are not perfect, right? None of us are perfect. Still, we should try really hard, really hard to always stay in the right lane that is suitable for our lives as individuals. So it doesn't require you to be perfect for you to want to just kind of stay in the right lane that is suitable for your way of living, for your lifestyle. For whatever is the safety of you, it does not require you to be perfect to want to protect it. So that means the cornerstones being my rules, all right, prevents me from doing everything, trying everything, going everywhere, associating with everyone, even though I love people, right? I love people, but I realize that everyone is not people that I can associate with, because they may be the ones trying everything, doing everything, going to every place, anytime, anywhere, anyhow. And I have to put perimeters around myself, as we should, to make sure that we are staying in the right lane that is conducive for our well-being and our individual lives. We got to protect ourselves. And this is not without life's spontaneity, right? Because we all love excitement and fun, and sometimes we even take risks ourselves. So it's not without spontaneity. We're going to live in spontaneous moments. We're going to always have exciting moments and fun, and sometimes we will take those risks, okay? But again, my cornerstones are my rules. So those things are the importance of me that I adhere to, just to prevent myself from falling by the wayside of life, right? My cornerstones are my rules. Although I love a spontaneous moment with my friends and family and just enjoying myself and gut-busting laughter, and having some excitement and even taking risks, because sometimes you have to take a risk to accomplish a goal or, complete an endeavor or get where you're trying to go. Sometimes you have to take a risk to cross the road. And even if that means stagnant waters, you might have to cross that stagnant water to get to your next level in life. So I will take a risk. I do believe in spontaneity. But again, my cornerstones are my rules that I adhere to protect myself from falling by the wayside of life. So, however, I know that I am speaking to those of us that don't attempt to make long-term damage, or damage that is self-inflicting, wounds that are hard to heal in our lives. I know that I'm speaking to people like that, because there are many of us, although we take risks, and some take more risk than others, no one wants to put themselves in a situation where they are causing damage and self-inflicting wounds to their life. For this reason, today, my fun is within my boundaries. That is today and maybe tomorrow, and how I live. Today, my fun is within my boundaries. I have fun within boundaries because I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to engage in something that is not good for me. I don't want to be involved in anything that can hurt me. And I definitely do not want to go nowhere that is not safe for me. So I do my fun within my boundaries. And although I take risk, I still do things within boundaries 98% of the times. The risk are the 2% that I'm not within my boundaries, and I'm giving it a try because it doesn't seem detrimental to my well-being. It doesn't seem detrimental to my life overall. So my fun is within my boundaries. Our fun should be based upon the things that we enjoy and how we enjoy ourselves as individuals, right? So that way we are not falling in too deep with somebody else's way of life that will not be good for the way we live. So our fun should be based on what we enjoy as individuals, and how we enjoy ourselves and where we enjoy ourselves and who we enjoy ourselves with as individuals. So that way we know that we are doing something safe. And even if there's a little bit of risk included, I don't know if you like the bungee jump, that's risky. You don't know if the rope could snap. Keeping it above, right? It can happen, but God forbid, you know what I mean? It's a risk that you might take just to enjoy the moment of fun. Now me personally, I'm not going to bungee jump, but some people have those risks that they will take to go ahead and bungee jump. I'm not going to do it because that is not within my boundary of fun. But some people, their boundary of fun, can go over and beyond, and that's their way of having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as we know that our cornerstones are the rules that we adhere to. It is the importance of life to us that helps us to go forward and not catch ourselves falling by the wayside. Fun should never be contingent upon who is around us. Right? Nobody should be able to persuade us into having fun that is not good fun. Right? Again, there's that thing where I don't deal with everyone. I don't try everything. I don't go to every place. And not that I don't love people. I love people so much, but not everybody is doing the same things that I think are going to be conducive for my well-being. So for that reason, my fun is not contingent upon who is around. My fun is based on how I enjoy myself, how we enjoy ourselves as individuals, right? Fun should never be contingent upon a will to let ourselves go so far that the importance of our life is in jeopardy. It should never be that type of fun, right? Now, most people that bungee jump, they do it because it's safe. They get all of the rules and, they put all of the gear on, and they do it because I feel safe. This is excitement. This is spontaneity. I'm going to enjoy it. Yes. And even although that is not my type of fun, but that fun is not going to jeopardize your life as long as you are well versed on how it works and the safety therein, right? So we should have fun based on things that are not going to be jeopardizing our lives. Not to sound like a prude, all right? If anybody knows me, they know I'm far from a prude. But life has no limits until death. For this very reason, it is our responsibility to maintain some limits to live our life for a long time. So, again, the cornerstones of my life are the rules that I adhere to. Just for me, just for the importance of living my life safe and happy. Having the ability to maintain control while losing control is a great way to not let ourselves go completely. So again, so you say maintaining control while losing control. So bungee jumping is, wow, I'm going to take this deep dive, into the whole of life, but I'm not going to lose control because I have on all the safety gear to protect me. So we don't want to lose control, so we want to have the ability to maintain control while we are in the moment of losing control. All right. We can be in a blast of time, having a good time. You know what I mean? Even on a roller coaster, you don't really have control. It can go up, it can go down, it can go really high up and drop really, really low. Okay? You're losing control, but still you have control because you have all of that seating and stuff around you. That is how I live my life. I like to go live in the moment. I like to have the spontaneous times and the excitement and the joy of fun, but I maintain my control. Like if I'm going to go have a glass of wine and I know that I have to drive, I'm going to maintain my control by not drinking too much. That part. We cannot lose our balance in life because life can certainly trip us up. We don't want to lose balance. The loss of control is monitored sometimes by eyes on those very faces with mouths that can one day use our loss of control moment to haunt you and I. So for that reason, I'm careful. Not a prude. I'm fun, but I'm careful. The word says, rather he must be hospitable one who loves what is good, who is self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined. I'll repeat that. Okay? The word says, rather he must be hospitable, one who loves what is good, who is self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined. Says Titus. So, although we cannot be perfect, be of a perfect thing, be of a perfect specimen, but we can surely try to do the right things, right? Our cornerstones are those boundaries in life that we dare not cross so we can live with ourselves later on. Because as life go on, you don't want to look back and say, wow, that's embarrassing. I regret that. Why did I make that decision? And I'm sure when you get a certain age, we all have those little tidbits of things that make us feel that way. I know I have them, things where I say, wow, when I was that age, I shouldn't have. What decision? What was I thinking? Who was talking to me? I think that sometimes it's reality. We don't always make the right decision. But when you get a certain age, we have to dare not cross, our boundaries so we can still be able to live with ourselves, and talk about it. Maybe even have a testimony, right? That can help someone. So our cornerstones are those boundaries in life that we dare not cross so that we can live with ourselves later on. Therefore, in the midst of us sometimes letting ourselves go, just to have a moment in time of enjoyment, we still should hold on to what we know to be the right thing, right? Stay within our lane of living, stay within our boundaries, still have the spontaneity and the excitement and the fun and the joy and all of the things that life can bring, but have some control in the midst of losing control. It is like using a protective mechanism to reassure ourselves that we will not be hurting ourselves. Even if we're in the moment, we can get hurt. But if we don't get hurt in the moment, if we're not careful, later on, it can be something that come and hurt us. And again, those eyes that watch can be the very mouths that are used to talk against us and hurt us because we were in a moment of losing control. We have to be careful. Boundaries. Because a dive in life should not feel like a fall. So we take a deep dive into something spontaneous to enjoy ourselves, to get into the moment, right? But it should not feel like a fall. It should feel like a wanting dive to swim through the fun and the excitement and the spontaneity, but not a fall where we bang our head so hard that it bleeds. God forbid. I'm using that as a metaphor. But let us dive into the fun, right? I like to dive into my fun without falling into regret, is what I'm saying. Let us dive into fun without falling into regret, because regret is something that stabs at us. It hurts, okay? And sometimes it doesn't wear thin. Regret can be very thick, and it holds on to us. So that's why the cornerstones of my life are my rules that I adhere to. They are boundaries that I stay within, and I do not allow others to cross those boundaries with me. I never want to fall and cannot get up. Like the commercial used to say, I'm falling and I can't get up, right? I never want to be that. When I can have some control while losing control. When I can maintain control while losing control. I never want to be that. I never want to be able to fall and cannot get up. For this reason, I stay smiling. Because I live by those cornerstones of my life that are the rules that are important to me, and it really associates my life with what I stand for. You know what I mean? My cornerstones in life are my rules. They are the important rules that I do not go against. They are my boundaries. So I don't go everywhere. I don't do everything. I don't try everything. I don't associate with everyone. And again, we can love people and not associate with everyone, because maybe everyone is not doing the things that we like, or maybe some people are doing the things that we forbid. So for that reason, I have my fun within my boundaries. All right? And I stay smiling, because when I feel good about doing the right thing, I just want to smile a little bit harder. I feel all right. You should feel all right. We should feel all right about doing the right thing so that later on in life, when we think about the things that we have done, we don't feel regretful. That is why the cornerstones should be your rules. It is the very foundation that you live by, that measures your standards, that keeps you within your lane of living life the way you feel comfortable without going too far where you fall by the wayside. Right? I smile harder when I'm doing the right thing. Let us smile hard as we hold on to the cornerstones that are holding us down, right? Our rules that we live by, the things that we will not do, the things that we will not try, and maybe some people, even the ones that we love, that we may not associate with because we have cornerstones that we don't cross and they are holding us down. They are our rules in life. They are important to us. They are the ones that keep our morals and our values and our standards, firm, holding us up, holding us down, right? Keeping us grounded even when we make mistakes. Because again, none of us are perfect people. We are never going to be perfect. We will never, ever be that. I don't care what anyone says. We will never be that. We can try, and we can try to be very close to it. But that is the reason why we have those cornerstones that are our rules, because we know that we are people made to make mistakes. And for that reason, when we are in the midst of that mistake, we can still have control and stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? We smile as we stay grounded because the fun of life will certainly keep us lifted up. So it doesn't mean that we don't go out and have a good time. It doesn't mean that we don't have spontaneity. It doesn't mean that we don't enjoy the exciting things about life, because life has a lot of great, happy, excited moments that it can give us. But we certainly want to stay grounded and allow the fun to lift us up. It will certainly do that. I know it does it for me. It can certainly do it for us all. All right? You ever get that gut-busting laughter that makes you feel a bliss of joy, but you're not busting a vessel in your neck? It's having control. Having control in the midst of you losing control and that deep laughter. So, our cornerstone is our rules, guys. Let nobody come and take us away from what we believe is standard for our way of living. And let us stay within our boundaries of fun, excitement, spontaneity, just the way of life, so that we don't fall by the wayside. Blessings to your day, guys. Now, guys, if you have not joined me before, I am also the host of a live show called Imperfect Poetry Thursday. Guys, if you can on Thursday nights, join me at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your favorite social media platform. This morning, for Give Me My Rights, WRITES, I am only live on TikTok and YouTube. But for Imperfect Poetry Thursdays, we turn up a little bit, and I am live on multiple social media platforms. We play great music. Okay, and we have a good time, and I give you guys some of my original copywritten poetry, and then we indulge in a great conversation about the poetry. Okay, feel free to join us Thursday evening. Pick your favorite social media platform and look for Nadine Poetry one word, one number. Okay, guys, and I'll be there to give you some wonderful poetry. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Guys, I am also the owner and founder of Skin Poetry One, which is my organic skin oil butters, guys. If you have not got the experience, please check it out. Okay, you can make your purchase right here on TikTok Shop. Okay, you can make your purchase right here on TikTok Shop. Okay, and I do my live shows twice a week, just giving you a synopsis about what the cream and the oil butters are about. Organic, chemical free, okay, carcinogen free, no artificial color, no artificial fragrance, and no artificial ingredients. Okay, everything in there is 100% organic products grown within the earth. Okay, we only use about 6 to 8 ingredients to formulate this product that is going to help service severe dry skin. And those of you who do not suffer from severe dry skin, this product is going to help you maintain the moisture within your beautiful skin. Check it out. Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. You can go ahead and get it right here on TikTok Shop, or you can go to Facebook page on the Skin Poetry One page and make an order. You can also go to my website at https://skinpoetry1.nadinepoetry1.com. You guys, the product is really good, wholesome. It's like from nature to you to take care of your skin, and it's suitable for all age groups, all skin types. Everyone in the family can partake of this organic, natural skin oil butters. It's worth the moisture, okay? And it comes in a variety of different kinds, so they all offer healing properties for each and every skin type. Take a look at it, okay? Right here on TikTok Shop, Skin Poetry One page. You can go ahead and take a look at some of the products. Go ahead and get your orders in. They are affordable. We ship all over the U.S., okay? And the product comes relatively quickly from what I've heard, and I'm getting really, really good reviews and feedback on it. I'm trying to get people to come more to the website and give their reviews, so that way you guys can see it for yourselves. But it's a good product. Please check it out. Get the experience with Skin Poetry One Organic Skin Oil Butters. You guys, it is worth the moisture. As for me, I'm not going to monopolize any more of your day, but I do want to say to you guys, please live within your boundaries, that are comfortable for your way of life. Don't feel like you have to stretch yourself out to, overextend yourself for somebody else to have their pleasures and your life be at risk. Let's not do that. Our cornerstone is our rules, and those are the rules that are important to us, so that we can maintain our lives and still get up every day and be able to not regret anything that we did the day before. That's all. Blessings to your day. And again, grand rising, happy sunrise, happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Join me next week for another Give Me My Rights, WRITES Daily Podcast with Nadine Poetry One. You guys, I am one word, I am one number. Blessings to your day. Bye.